Everybody feel that attack last night? Soak it in. Soak in the radiation. Watch them try to say that that word will be one of those words like the other one that can't be said. That won't happen. Oh, blank. Okay, we're gonna go with that. There's a message there. Drawing a blank because of the radiation last night. I'm gonna see if there, whatever it is that maybe some people needed to remember. Somebody has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and you need to set an alarm. I also noticed that putting airplane mode on certain devices at certain times does certain things. If you have airplane mode on while you're driving, does that cut off the connection where they can track your moves? These are just some things maybe in the times we're in, just doing some research on things that would be unnecessary or petty or tedious to others, and then sharing that information with other people in some way. What is it that somebody needs to remember because they're drawing a blank? I'm not going to do passwords. You're going to have to learn how to tap in to that where this is what I believe. This is how you start helping each other and not just helping yourself when it comes to being spiritually in tune. I don't think that I would be able to get my own password that way telepathically, with just what pops in my mind. I think we're created to have the tools to help others. Those of us who can just see in our mind the word pop up, caps, exclamation points, and everything, we're supposed to do it for other people. This is a pay it forward, a spiritual pay it forward. Now, the only word missing from here is payment. P-A-Y-M-E-N-T. I'm going to assume that there's a payment that needs to be made. Yep, P-A-Y-M-E-N-T. N-E. Tell me about this payment. Write it down, they're saying. When those attacks happen, or just start writing down things, period. I have to do the same thing. I got one of those mini little eraser boards from the dollar store. It works. Territory? Marking their territory? I don't know. It sounds real gang-like. I want to touch on that. Tell me about this payment. T-H-O-M. Thomas. We have T-H-O-M-J-S. Z-C. Listen to a spiritual attachment frequency. Oh, okay. With this radiation, I believe that it's real easy for these digital demons to attach to probably any entity. The radiation mixed with other elements could be opening those portals again, or holes in the atmosphere. HN. EL. I got the Lenovo 5G laptop. I haven't tried it on here. It has a hotspot that works off of the Wi-Fi here that never runs out. It's so friggin' fast. It didn't work that way, I don't believe, before, unless I just didn't know it. But, see, I forgot already. They're helping me out here, because I'm not a forgetful person. And I forgot basically what I was going to say. Oh, I could put the airplane mode on and the Wi-Fi on this laptop, and the internet works just fine. Movies, everything. It could be Apple products that this works well with. It could be all of them. I don't know. Just test it out. Test some shit.
Rayo's homemade. Make every day delicious.
Make every day delicious.
What can I get you?
I'll have the 50-cent bowl.
Cover your mouth. They can steal your order.
Tears of joy.
The 50-cent
Oh.
boneless wings.
I'll have the same.
For those that possibly received something and you had tears of joy, we're going to speak on that. Let's do that first. Tell me about the tears of joy with the payment. Greek. Pisces. Something came back around here. What happened? Karma. You figured out that something is actually true, that things do come back around, and this is quick. That this would be, there was, if you're definitely a Pisces, but this could represent something that should have been done. You could have been in a dark place here. I don't know if it's spiritually, financially, but this to me is a dark place. And something happened, and now quickly this came right back around, and now you know that what someone said, it could be that if you don't pay it forward, yeah, offer, this is, right, this would be an offer to me. Somebody lost the shit, or they lost some of it. Yeah, karma. Now we're going to go to this one, C and L. This is how it's going to go. I guess this is going to be when we speak things out, and you're a passionate speaker like I am. I mean, I'm full of radiation, so please bear with me. When you receive a blessing from the universe, God, whatever this is, and you, let's say that there's somebody that is connected to that blessing. This, shh. Because someone with a lack mindset was ready to say, whoa, so I give somebody money and then they're supposed to give me money back? Was that something that an individual was going to say? Do you realize how stupid that sounds? This is called pay it forward. But let's say this. The other day, I was looking on my laptop at the jewelry things and looking at the different colored gold and everything like that. And I went to specific sites intentionally because I know that the world is hacked into my eyeballs. I knew this when I was doing it. I knew that there are people whose sales skyrocketed. I mean, millions. Just like that. Nobody sent a donation to me. Not one of yous. And I know that there are people that are watching everybody. So now this is how it goes. People show up somewhere to try to blackmail or force them to give them the money now. That's going to start happening. There are people now working not for me, but in that sense where we realize we're the karma for you. We don't necessarily like her too much, but we realize that we make out on this deal too. For those of you who were doing that, there can't be just one person on one side facilitating everything and then not getting anything back. The pride and ego, just like all of you that I've helped in some way, in whatever it is, you spoke about it with other people. You've actually said things, but you've never paid me for it. This is a service I provide here. This is my job here. Because I don't clock in or I don't have a boss, you may see it as, this is my gift, but our gifts make us money. Just like someone being a fashion designer. They make money off of that shit. Or a builder, an architect. That's a gift. This is what I do. It's a freaking gift. Not everybody's as tapped in. Every person that I have helped in the past, if you don't wind up making something right with me financially, you're going to lose everything. Most of you don't even realize that's why you're in the situation that you're in now. And that, you can't tell me, I would rather lose. There are people who said this shit. I would rather be homeless and hungry before I'll share that shit. Boom! You're homeless and hungry, and other shit has been added to it. This isn't me saying, well, maybe it is. This is how shit goes, though. This is what makes the world go round. Appreciating some services rendered. That's what makes the world go round. Now, before someone gets angry that I'm saying something that's true, put yourself in my position. If we did this before we said something that we wound up eating our shoes with, I think that if most of us said, I'm this person, and now let me flip and they're me. How would I feel if that was me and I generated, just by me being who I am, all of this revenue? I mean, like that. and not one fucking thank you, nothing, not even an email or anything that says, yo, thank you on this one. I refuse to believe that there are people being threatened to have your homes and shit taken away. You are sovereign. They are your things. This is when you have to stand up against those types of people. And here's the plot twist of all plot twists. Most of these people are friggin' gang members that have fake credentials and fake ass badges telling you, how dare you allow, first off, how dare people even try to say that you're going to take someone's home that they fucking worked for, their car and everything. But you have to stand up and defend yourself. And for some of you, you did that with my help too. And now they're blackmailed or they're threatened to say, that never happened. I don't know if there's a clone of us. Everybody doing that. You're never going to get out of the hole that you're in. It's going to be suffering for you. I don't like being like this. Somebody has to speak judgment out. They're saying the one on the other side, because there are other people who do this. They provide a service spiritually and you don't see it like that. We have to survive too, you know? And I know that they put this word up there because there's the little kitties that hang on every goddamn word someone says. And someone said, I don't care about money like that. Motherfuckers, we need to eat, okay? I like to go out as well. I'm not getting high, but goddamn it, if there were good drugs around, I would like to start getting high again in the times that we're in. I want to have a life too. You can't have everybody have, somebody has, a small group will say, has everything, and then too many people have nothing. And it'll be the same goddamn people that just came from that nothing. You are the ones that were at that nothing, and you had something change in your life that changed your life immediately. You pay someone for that. You thank them in some way. And it should be financially, whatever that is. Let's say the person is okay financially, but they have a hot rod and they can't find a certain part because it's very rare to find, and you know somebody that has that part or that could probably help them. That's how you repay. They have the money, but I have the connection. In this certain situation, it was money. We're smart. We're smarter than this. See, you know, that's structural. He's kind of ass, but always pre-fires, so it kind of makes up for it. He's kind of badass, maybe that was what it was. And also, he ducking baits on B. I don't even know what that is. I can't get into that. Let's see what CHL is. Cheap hard liquor, baby. Tell me about this cheap hard liquor. Frankie. Sagittarius. Now I see that they're pouring it into a cup. I see that somebody is bartending and they are stealing the good liquor. They're doing something with the good liquor. Is it the bar owner? Yeah, they're putting that cheap ass. Please don't do that. And the reason I'm saying is, I understand if you're struggling, but it's everything that we do is an energy and something that comes back. It ricochets back from whatever it is. If you look at it this way, this is how I had to understand how life goes. That coming back now is you're putting product that's worth less out there, so now you're getting less revenue back. I feel like people could be getting headaches, or it could be even affecting their mood in your establishment, and your sales drop is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you're experiencing loss because of it. That's all. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. That's it. Look at it like that. There's somebody else who winds up showing up to a home or to hang out with some people, and they always drink the cheap liquor. And you drink the good liquor. They put the cheap wine or the cheap vodka there, but when they go to make the drink somewhere, they always grab the Belvedere or Ciroc. Is there other stuff? Okay, well, tell me about these blanks still. I'm drawing a blank, man. I can't figure out. They need a name. Someone in particular needs a name. S.E. Serena. Sue. PR. A surname? Oh, they wanted to see what the definition. These are all things where it may seem petty, but whatever that is probably leading to something else. Yeah, it definitely is better when they're mixed. Excuse me. You can only go with one storyline before you wind up giving false information. I used to do that. Are we living in a world where unless you mock yourself, you can't say anything, even if it's 100% truthful about another person? This is why there's no change happening, or there was up until recently, because there are people that cannot take constructive criticism at all, and then you become that individual that gets hype and nobody now wants to speak with you, and then you never change now, because the people that were in your life that had no problem saying how it was, they're valuable. You just don't see them as valuable at the time. You'll see it after your life changes because of some shit that they were bold enough to say that nobody else said to you. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. But when talk to me, why don't you just tell me what's going on? But then they do, sir or ma'am. You don't really want them to talk to you. This is a habit that you say. It's a habitual, talk to me. And then they do, and you're wandering, or you wind up like this. And, I would say, just don't even say talk to me. Legit hated a family member. I'm drawing a blank. What is this blank of something that happened in the past? Cupcake. A name. Cupcake wine. They bring the cupcake wine, or they drink the cupcake and bring box wine or something. Someone is the CEO of Cupcake. This is the shit that agitates me, though, because I have -$2 in my bank account, and I do a lot of shit. I get passwords for people to get into your bank stuff, and nobody fucking pays me. I don't want to hear. You're not allowed to use the excuse that you were being told if we help you. That's going to be your situation very soon. You're going to lose everything. Your bank account's going to get hacked. And you're going to go somewhere, and they're going to tell you, I'm being threatened that if I help you, I'm going to get locked up or something. Constant. This is a constant thing. I want to use that all I do from the time I get up, whether I'm uploading or it's just shit being said around me telepathically, which I know people are going to go, what does that mean? You know exactly what it means. And if you're going to act like you don't know, you're about to lose everything in your bank account in 3, 2, 1. It just happened for somebody where your entire account was just hacked because of your cocky fucking attitude, sir. Oral?
This isn't just a box of Plan B.
FR.
It's a backup plan I can count on wherever I live. One I can buy online and pick up in store, or get delivered same day.
BC. MC.
Just a box of Plan B. It's proof that I've got
Fuck 'em. I don't even remember what this was for. That's how bad the radiation is. The people doing it are like, yeah! As if they don't forget shit. Ergo, somebody was supposed to pick up a friggin' front or some money to help them out with something, and that motherfucker's been sitting there waiting, going, I'm doing this for you. Yeah, see how they run. Eventually, we'll stop attacking people and just go back to, you said something or you did something, and I have a problem with that. Now, either it's for me to get over, because now my life is being turned upside down because I don't know how to actually communicate and confront someone the way that we're supposed to. Or you can just confront that someone the way that you're supposed to. I'm much better in person. I don't really get down with this. Even when I had friends in my life, I wasn't big on talking on the phone for long periods of time. I am much better with eye-to-eye contact. And if somebody has an issue with my view or my belief or something that I said because that's how I felt, or this is based off of my experience in my life at the time, I would rather you knock on my door at 208, I'm going to say it again, Extended Stay Bensalem, PA, and have a conversation with me. Because most of the shit that people are pissed at me for happened this way with telepathy and just hearing some shit. Right? Or I said it on my goddamn video. Okay. This isn't for everybody. A lot of this shit they're saying with the territory and now they're putting draw is that there either was one and there are people who are now secretly, covertly going against that, or there just needs at some point, we're not getting anywhere. We're on a hamster wheel, and that doesn't bother people so bad when they still have things. Now you're experiencing loss. A great deal of loss. When it gets to that point, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am the reason that it's happening now. There's no one else I can blame. There is nobody else that I can sit there and say and point a finger at and say, you are the reason that I am losing this, that, or the other. Now, what happens is there will be people who are too prideful and they say, I'm not losing anything. But it shows in your actions. It shows that your car for someone has been in the shop for 8 years. And you just happen to be now wanting to spend time with friends that you don't even like. Could you be homeless? Type of shit. You just happen to always have your wallet stolen. It shows in your actions. Household. Russ. Here we go. Russ, look at that. This isn't me just picking names out of thin air. Sir. What is this? Investing in... Legit hated a family member. Investing in wanting to get even all the time. What's going on with this? You could be in denial that some of your family members are very, very competitive with you. Yeah, they like for you. Is this for Garrett? Very, very... they love... This is narcissist. Yeah, they love this shit, man. They get off on that. You'll notice. If I get up and there's a loud household for someone, man. And you're an introvert, you're an earth angel. I just don't know. My spirit says, ugh. You separate yourself and they bring this shit to you. They can't stand it. They are codependent off of your that we talk about. When you leave, said and you take that with you, there's on both sides. There's toxic and then there's your swag, your type of, I'm going to say, energy that they need. They feed off the shit. They actually will either follow you or they will make some kind of excuse for you to come back there. Just, put your guard up with this shit because look how much happier you are. And now you freed yourself. Here I go. You were ready to jump off a cliff at some point. Someone was. This reminds me of the Olympic thing when they're holding this shit and they jump over the John, right? I don't know, somebody says that. They speak like that, but I like it. You could be from Philly or around the area. And then here I'm ready to just... Are you good at that shit? Olympics, you're destined for something amazing. And now that you did this, they can't get to you anymore. They're having a hard time depleting you, is what this looks like. It could be two of you. It could be a brother and a sister in some way for someone. But this is a sense of security. You're the master manifester in this group. What is this? I don't know if you were constantly waiting and waiting for something to change. Change gonna come. I don't feel like it's gonna come, and maybe you realize I gotta step away and separate myself from this shit. Well, who's the family members? Tell me about this family member. They're gonna set them up to be jumped or attacked or something. Don't accept any food. Let's say that you were a little codependent on them for something as well. But I gotta get away. I want to get away. Right? It could be that the universe will provide food or whatever this is somewhere else that your ancestors want you away from this. And here, well, I know that we're fighting and I know that we need this separation. I get it, huh? But let me bring you something to eat at least. And they make you feel like, all right, maybe it's not so bad with my mom or my dad or my sisters or something. And don't eat it. Don't drink it. Paralysis. Mm-hmm. Sleep paralysis. All the demons and entities that are around an environment is causing sleep paralysis. The radiation too. That the worlds are merging again. I just called out some shit and they keep opening the shit up. That's cool. Listen, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let you open up these holes, these black holes in the atmosphere, so that all these dark ass energies. Now, I called some judgment out the other day in my mind, and I put them all in a certain place, and I believe that happened. That's just my belief. But I'm going to allow just any entity to just keep doing it, and then you'll see that you'll be the ones getting attacked by this shit when you send them to someone else. And that somebody else is, we'll say, cloaked, because I heard somebody use that shit, covered in some type of armor. They get angry. You sent me all the way here, bitch, and I can't get in this house. I can't get in this vessel. This one's different. They're chosen. They're going to find where you're at. You have trackers on you, too, for these deities and these entities and these demons, and they're going to be pissed off. They're going to set you up. You see, this is my penis card. This is aggression, we'll say. You feel me? I can't even believe you. I cannot believe you. If you're doing shit like this for fentanyl, get the fuck off the fentanyl. There is Suboxone doctors, and if you keep missing your appointment for that, how dare you have your own children getting your fentanyl? Oh my God. You're one of the ones I would like to come in contact with physically. Maybe we could make that happen. Let's get into something else. Aqua? Dressing colorful. Aw, look at you. You're so handsome. You're just so handsome. You have to get away. This is going to be great for you. Hedonists. Creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself, knowing that you're handsome, you're beautiful. This is goddess, but if you're going to attract that. If you're a male, you're going to attract this woman. Look at how beautiful she is. Look at this shit. Yeah, everything's just flow. You don't see many of these anymore. Diet has a lot to do with it. Although I'm convinced that some of us, our DNA, or when we activate so many strands, you can eat and drink whatever you want. You would really have to go ham on yourself like that. Tell me about this Taurus. Beautiful goddess. Trying to sabotage that shit. you could be sabotaging depending on, this could be smoking, drinking. Tiny. Don't let someone give you a sample of some drugs if you know that you're, yeah, all right, here I go. I'm getting clean, or I'm thinking of it. That's all I gotta do. I'm thinking of it. Now somebody else knows. You can't even keep that shit to yourself anymore. People are paying attention to what you're saying telepathically when you're in an environment. What you're thinking, your thoughts are. Now, all of a sudden, you want to give me a free sample, motherfucker? Is that how this goes? What's in the sample? Communication is crucial right now. Look in someone's eyes. Anything in this that could hinder my high I'm supposed to get off of this? And make them look at you in the eye. Your eyes are intimidating. The way that you look at people is intimidating. They really want to stop you, man. Just expect this. I'm going to close it out. When you're like this, whether you, this could be a male too that's like this. You're just naturally handsome. You just handsome. This is you, leader. You're a natural born leader. You're going to have a lot more resistance than you are acceptance and assistance. No, it's because you're different in a great way. Look at it like that. And embrace that. If it wasn't for all of you trying to stop me, I would never realize how badass I really was. We're not going nowhere. Love you.